Hi, my name is Paula, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a speech about my role model. So, as a young Hispanic female, it was hard finding a role model, especially because my legs were different from other kids' legs. But then one day, I fell in love with the painting that was embracing their beauty and their identity. But it wasn't typical to Mexican beauty standards, it was different. Now, I'd like to tell you what a definition of a role model is. To me, a definition of a role model is someone you look up to, someone you can relate to, and someone that you personally strive to be. Now, I'd like to tell you how I feel about my role model. I feel like she's a strong woman who's been through a lot, and even through all these struggles, she still stayed strong. One of my favorite quotes from her is, "At the end of the day, we endure much more than we think we can." And to me, that says that we go through much more than we think that we can handle. And I personally agree with that. Now, I'd like to tell you why I chose to tell you about this amazing woman. I'd like to tell you about her because she's an inspirational woman to Mexican culture, and she changed beauty standards. I have learned about this person because when I was younger, I had seen my grandma watching a movie, and I became very intrigued by it. So I asked her what it was about. She told me that it was based off a true story. And even back then, my grandma has always told me stuff about this specific person. So she's always kind of been a role model ever since I was a young girl. And now that I am doing this project, I've done more research about her and absolutely fell even more in love with her because she's such a strong, inspirational person and has helped with a lot of stuff and was also into politics. Now, as I was doing research about this specific person, I wanted to learn more about her traditional gender roles and her struggles in there. And if you know about this person, you know that they absolutely struggled with that and persevered through it. Also, one other attribute about her is that she was very, very resilient. A way that she was resilient is that even though that she had many disabilities, is that she still did what she loved, which was painting. Now, let me tell you some of the amazing things this person has done. While researching, I found out that she had polio from a young age, which made her right leg thinner than her left and left her in chronic pain. And even though that she had polio, it never stopped her from doing what she loved. And that's the one thing I absolutely admire of her, that she never gave up on herself. When I was younger, I was very insecure about my body and the fact that I had a lot of body hair than all the other children. And then I learned that my role model had also struggled with stuff like that, with body hair and insecurities. But like I've said before, she didn't fall into the typical beauty of standards. And instead of doing that, she embraced her insecurities. And like I said before, she didn't take away from her manly features, which made me love myself even more and made me not take away from my features. And I'm glad that I did that because now I am very confident like how she is. And I would like to think that I'm resilient like her because even though that I was only a senior with 13 credits, people told me I wouldn't graduate. I still was resilient and didn't listen to anybody. And I persevered and I pushed through, and now I'm going to graduate. Now, I would love to tell you who I was talking about. I was talking about the amazing Frida Kahlo. And you probably know her from her unique unibrow, which she is also very, very famous for, and her amazing self-portraits, her with bright and beautiful colors. She has made a powerful impact on me and young Hispanic females. And also, she has paved her way for young girls today. And like Frida would say, everything can have beauty, even the worst horrors. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and this is the note card that I have used for this presentation. Have a nice day.